I think this is day 3 COVID positive. So hey guys, welcome back to the Super Sensitive Show. My name is Daria, and this week's episode looks a little different. Like the late trend follower that I am, I caught COVID last week, so this episode is gonna be a little work from home vlog style episode. Mainly, this episode is going to be talking about how to keep your productivity up and your energy up when your body is sort of shutting down. And we're going to talk about the mental strain that sickness can put on you, especially when combined with deadlines that can't be changed and workload that is really heavy, which as students, we can all relate to. So, please enjoy this vlog style episode where you get to see my thought process and the ins and outs of how I deal with needing to do work and needing to meet deadlines when I feel very nasty. Yeah, enjoy. A big part of this episode is going to be how to tap into your productivity even though your body is shutting down completely and not really generating the energy that you need to do the work that you need to do. And I find that the best way to do this is to start by not burning yourself out. And I know that's easier said than done, but hear me out. If you can break up your day into tiny little fragments and not see your to-do list as one big medieval scroll, it's going to be a lot easier to take off some of those tasks. So when I woke up this morning, a big thing that I like to do is not tell myself, oh, I have so much to do today and I feel like this and I can't get any of it done. That is a negative thought pattern that I found myself in high school, and it led to a lot of guilt when I couldn't get things done. I still experience guilt when I don't get things done, naturally, because I'm human, but understanding and empathizing with your own circumstance and what you're going through physically or emotionally gives you a little bit more insight on how to speak to yourself and how to structure your day mindfully so you don't sit down at the end of the day and say, oh, I haven't done anything. When in reality, if you can wake up and say, all right, before I sit down to eat lunch, I would love to have a start on this one project and send maybe 2 of the 5 emails that I need to send today. And then you can continue to have those little check-ins with yourself at lunchtime or whenever that milestone hits throughout the day. Another big thing is being realistic and knowing that in the time that you are sick or overwhelmed or mentally burnt out, you're physically unable to accomplish the things that you would normally accomplish if you were not sick or not burnt out or not overwhelmed. So cutting yourself that slack and saying, I'm sick right now and my body needs to relax, my brain needs to relax, and I might not be able to meet these goals that I've set for myself. But what do you do when you have a deadline that you can't move back? Or you've asked for multiple extensions and it's not doable. You can't get it back. Maybe you're working with a client who doesn't care if you're sick, right? A lot of them won't. Something that I like to do when I lose steam in any sense, usually with like motivation and creative drive. I like to remind myself of my intent. I like to remind myself of the consequences of not completing things. And as much as that can be a tough love kick in the ass, it's one of the things that will motor you forward time and time again. I also like to pinpoint where it was that I lost interest. So that's a huge part for me with any project. As soon as I start to get lazy or unmotivated, or I just kind of disconnect from what I want to be doing, I will sit down and ask myself, okay, what is it here that has made me unfocused, or that I maybe didn't like, or usually what I didn't understand. So what is unclear to me here, or what is stressing me out here, or something that I disagree with that is holding me back from being energized in this task. So a combination of those tactics usually get me back on the right track. For example, I have a particular class that is not my particular most important thing on my roster right now, but it does need to be finished, and I do need to submit these final things, even though I have 100,000 other things on my to-do list in my head. So in my head, this is not number one priority over everything else that I want to be working on. But to some degree, it has to be a priority because I need to pass to get my degree, to graduate, blah, 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 whatever my motivation is. So that's what I'm working on right now. I'm probably going to work on this for another hour, see what I can get done, and then make sure I'm in bed to rest my body. As annoying as it is, we have to do that. And we'll start up again tomorrow and we'll see how I'm feeling. So that's about it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. My name is Daria. You can follow along with Super Sensitive over here. You can check out our store, and you can follow my personal Instagram and my personal art journey right over here. And we will see you guys soon. Bye!